Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my beautiful bead journey. I am Willow, and you know what? I'm kind of excited. I always say I'm excited, but I do get excited over the treasures and things I found. So I went over and I was straightening up and I came across our trunk of junk. And as soon as I opened it, look what I seen. You remember these? Back last spring, we created so many beautiful necklaces and bracelets out of these. I just wanted to revisit them again. And then I came across these. And I thought, oh wow, those really go well with these, as well as some blue beads that we have. And also some little white beads. I think we're going to try and create something out of all these. Let's see if we can make a new fun necklace. So let's push them aside, and before we get started, let's see what our butterfly affirmation is going to be for today. So let's give them a little bit, move the box, let's give them a little bit of a shuffle. Then we'll give them another. The next one that lands on top is the one we'll pull. And there she is. That is our butterfly affirmation card for today. And it says, the love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. So true, so beautiful. And now let's get on to, crafting. And here we are. I'm going to enlarge this a little bit. There we go. Here we are. So let's move these out of the way. This old wire. And what do we have? I think I do want to use some of these. So I'm going to take some of these out. And we will place these here. We can always come back after more. I am excited. Then I think we want to take some of these bigger ones out. Oh my goodness. What is this? We'll just clip it. Let me find my cutter somewhere. Nope. There they are. They're way up there. Okay. And we'll just allow some of these to fall off. And we'll put these back in here. Perfect. I'm excited. I love seeing beads and things come together. Then we have a few of these left. So I'm going to put some, move these here. And these are all shells and things. And then here's what I want. Then we have these. Now look, these are different. We have a couple of different ones going on here. I noticed that. These ones, as beautiful as they are, not these ones. And I think these ones, which one do we want to use? We can use actually one of each. So if I move them over, let's take some of these and put here. We'll just take a little at a time. We don't have to take them all at once, because that's just going to create a mess. But when I go to put these back up, I will have to get a different baggie for these. And we can add some of these in here. Okay, I'm going to lay these baggies over here. I will have to get another baggie to put those in. That's okay. I'm sure I have plenty around. All right, now here's what we have otherwise that I liked. So give me one of these, and I want to match it up. Match it to this. Does it match up to this? I think it matches more up to this. So I want to get a few of these and put them over here. And I think that's what we're going to go with. So we'll see. We got to come up with our sequence. So what about this? Then we go with I think that might need to change because this is smaller than those. Then we can put this one. Nope. This one. Then we will go this, this. We are getting the idea. Then we add this one. Don't know about that. Save on this one a minute. I like that there. I like that there, but I would like something else to go with it, and I'm not sure what. What about a square? What about a silver square? Let's see. Maybe a round. Silver round. Let me see that. See if I can get a silver round. Okay. Yeah, I like these. So we'll see. Because this is round. Flip that over. Then this one. Then this one. Add a silver round right there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2. What are you thinking of this? 3, 4. Add a round. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Oops, the other 4. 4. Add a round. Now go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. What do you think? Think this is going to work? I think I'm going to like this. Look at, oops, wrong one. This one. Then we add another one of these. And this is how it's going to play out. So we can see how this is going to play out. I think this actually might be pretty. It may not look like it right now, but we're not jumping to conclusions. I'm going to try it. You can always take it apart if we don't like it. Then around. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the ones I had in my store, I think I only have a couple left. I have to check to see. I think they might all have sold. I know I did sell a bracelet this last weekend of this. Maybe that's what got me looking for that trunk of junk. Well, no, I can't say that because I was out here cleaning up, getting ready for Circle tomorrow night when I came across it, and I just got curious. I wonder if that's what got me curious to look inside. Now that very well could be. Here. Now let's take this out here. So this would be reverse. Would be this, this, then this, then you, correct? Yes. So we want this, then this blue, then this greenish, and then this. I think I'm going to stop there because I'm going to get myself all confused. Now it's this one, this one, this one, yeah, a silver, and one of these. Okay. This one, this one, this one. No, here. I'm coming off from this. Coming up to there. I'm confused. Let's start from here. We have this one in with that, this one in with that, this one in with that, this one here, 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 ending here. And these are different. No. Yeah, take this off. No. Then we have this one coming into here. Here. Into silver. This one don't need a silver. But is this different? So this should be going that way to here. Take this. And then it should be what one are you? Okay. You're the green. I am so confused. Okay, let's try this. So we have this, then we have the green. What green on you? Okay, then this. Then this is the same way, all the way down to here. Then if we go here, what it should have, this is wrong. Start here. Should be this. Here. All the way to here, which then is this one. Then it starts again, which would be this one, right? This one. So coming off from that one should be like this. Then a silver. Then you. Then this. Then this. Then this. Then a silver. And then you. Then that one. That one. That one. Then a silver. Okay, we're going to try that. Let's bead this up and see what we got. Because I'm confused. I mean, literally. But I think we got it. Right there. Okay. So someone asked me, come on, why aren't you cutting? Someone asked me, why don't I have my YouTube set up where I can make money from it? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First off, it's not set up that way. Second off, right now I'm not interested in setting it up that way. Will that change later? I don't know. But for now, no. Then third is because you have to have like 4,000 view hours or something like that within 12 months and 1,000 subscribers or vice versa. I don't know, something like that. Then you got to set all this stuff up, and then there's other things you can do. And to be honest with you, it just wasn't my cup of tea. It just wasn't. So I gotta think how I'm going to beat this up. I think I'm going to start here. Wait. If I start here and I go to there, let me move this. Yeah, this is where I wanted to start and go this way. Then this way, and then this way. I think that will work. Let's just try and see. Got some little beads here, so we're going to be beading for a little bit, but I like these little beads. They're light and airy, and they're fun. And then, of course, I had to dive in and get these out because I love these little cat's eye, but I can't see the whole worth nothing in them. Whereas these, I can. But I wanted this contrast. See that? Then it's the silver. It has a nice big hole. Then it's this one that I wanted to go to the back. Now, I don't think I want it to go this way, but we can. That would look nice. So then it's this green one again. The humidity here is ridiculous today, and I have a fan on me, but I can still feel the humidity, and the air from the fan is hot air. But my desire to be out here and making videos with you is greater than being uncomfortable from the humidity. It's not hot, it's humidity. But the fan, when the fan hits, it's nice. And then here, alright, let's see this. Don't think this is going to be enough to let us know yet. I think we're going to have to continue on and see how it comes from there. So let's do that. We're here now. No. Are we? Yeah, we are. So little bead by little bead, we will continue on down. So I have a story for you. When I was a kid, we used to go over to my aunt and uncle's house, and they had woods that was kind of like in the back, at the back of their yard, and surrounded their house. And I mean woods. And their kids knew their way all around those woods. Well, I didn't. And I had a theory that I could take chalk, like sidewalk chalk, colored chalk, and I could mark my way, and I could find my way back by following the chalk. So I have a whole, and the chalk was the size of a teacher's chalk. It wasn't this big jumbo stuff. I had a whole box of that in my back pocket, my blue jean shorts, and then I set out. So immediately as I entered, I marked big X on a tree trunk. And I went in quite a ways, marking X's as I went, marking X's as I went. And I thought, oh, I'll surely find my way out. This is not a big deal. Wrong. To the maximum wrong. Here's what happened. I should have put a circle all the way around the tree to the best of my ability instead of just marking an X. Because the X was at eye level for myself. So seeing them, as I approached them would not have been the problem. But when you approach the backside of a tree, you don't see an X. So it's like, oh, well, this isn't the way. So then you go another way. And before you know it, you've wandered off looking for X's on trees in the opposite direction of where you should have been heading. And then it starts to get dark, and you're getting scared because you hear all these sounds that you're not used to. And you're hungry, and you swear you've been out there wandering for hours and hours and hours, and you scream and no one answers, and you holler and no one answers, and you cry and no one's listening, and you keep wandering, instead of sitting down and waiting for somebody to find you, you wander and wander. So then you hear the animals, and you think for sure every one of them is going to come to eat you up. By the way, I was 10. Every one of them is going to come and eat you up, drag you off somewhere, and you're never going to see your mom again. So you cry even harder. And it's getting dark, and it's getting darker, and it's getting darker. And so you're sitting there and you're crying. You know it's been hours, and you know it's got to be heading into the middle of the night, and you know no one's going to find you, and wild animals is going to get you, and they're going to tear you up, and they're going to drag you off. So you keep crying harder and harder. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see a black shadow off in the distance, and now you're really scared. It is huge, and it's the shape of a man, but you're not sure if it's a man, and now you're really scared. So then you try to hide down behind a tree, and all of these daggone vines and stuff are tripping you up, so you're pulling them off of you and you're throwing them down, and you want to run, but you don't know where to run, because if you try to run, you just keep tripping because you can't see what's underneath your feet. So then you really start to cry. Really, you start to cry. It's too much. It's just all too much. And you sit down and you're resigned that you'll never see your mama again, or your older brother, or your baby sister, or your stepdad. And then all of a sudden you hear people yelling for you. And the big shadow that was coming after you, that you ran behind the trees and tore off the vines to hide from, whereas your older cousin. And he finds you and he takes you out. And as he's walking out, you see all these X's on these trees. You try to tell, well, I marked it with chalk. Little bitty X's you're not going to see. So he leads me out, and they had been looking for me. And I'm scared, and I see my mom, and when I see my mom, I really, really start crying. Because it was my mom. And I keep telling her, I'm sorry. You know, because I knew she had to be scared to death. I was gone for all those hours, all those days. And we get back, and I'm crying. I'm sorry. How did you find me? I thought the animals was going to get me. I was gone forever. I was gone not even 2 hours. And the reason why it seemed like it had gotten so dark is because I had wandered deep into the midst of the woods. Yes, I did. And my own fear set in, and I was scared. And the animals that I were hearing were my uncle's farm animals. But I was too scared to pay attention to any of that. All I knew is these big animals was coming after me. True story. Well, I can tell you, little Miss Thing here never done something like that again. Not in a million years. And did I live it down? Oh, I did eventually. After my big brother and everyone had a field day of it. But I learned my lesson. And thankfully, I was able to learn a safe lesson, but nevertheless, a lesson as well. Stern lesson as well. Oh, and I never tried it again. Nope, never tried it again. Didn't like the woods after that. At all. But that is a true story. So now and I left chalk for the sidewalk. This is really coming together while I've been sitting here talking to you. I've been putting this together pretty easily just by following that pattern. So tell me, do you have any stories as such? Have you ever gone out and got lost and swallowed up like I did? Here's another one, I'll use it as a shot one. Tell me what your story was, what happened to you. Leave it in a comment, I'd love to read it. I thought I was a little bit daredevil, but I wasn't. I was just a misadventure. Natural disaster getting ready to happen. And the more times a family member, like my big brother, someone had to step in and save my rear end. I got to put those on wrong. This one goes on first. Then this goes on first. Then this blue one. Cat's eye. Then this one, the frosted one. Now I can put back on. No, that's fine. There we go. And this one. Okay. So that's it. That was my tale. That was my escape from the deep. I was gone 2 hours. When I had been gone an hour, my mom came out to check on me. She seen my little sister, but I was not there. And then she just asked my older cousin to go out and see if she could just see me, and he did, and they didn't see me anywhere. They came back in and said, we don't see her. And then my brother snitched on me, thank goodness, and said, well, she brought chalk. She said she was going to go into the woods and mark the trees and find her way back out. She was going to do a survival challenge. Oh, I could hear my mother bleed me. I'm glad I wasn't there for that. So they all went out. Uncle Paul sent all the kids off to find me. And they found me, and they brought me back. Safe and sound, unharmed, no foul. Didn't get in trouble with my mom because she thought heaven, life scared out of me like that. Kind of like taught me my lesson. So we've gotten this far. This is all the farther it is. But I want to finish this out to a necklace because look how pretty that's going to be. Those colors coming together is absolutely making this gorgeous. So we left off here. Let's get this down. And so now we will go with, I might have to get out some more beads, but that's okay. We'll do this one and this one. Let's refill these. So I want to get out some more of these. We did not use those ones this time after all. And I need some more of the blue ones. Where'd those go? I know we had plenty of them. I don't remember where these came from, if we tore something apart or what, I don't remember. But wow, I'm so happy to have them. Okay. Sometimes my hands don't do good with opening those. I think that might, oh, we need some more of those as well. Well, we know we can easily get these because these are just laying here. So I'm just going to take this over. And we'll have to pick all those up later. But I think we got some of those. Where's the ones in the baggie? Now we had some in the baggie. Here they are. Again, I should just be able to pull up that string. And do I need to get some more of the blue? I do. Now, I don't have a whole lot of this blue, so I am really hoping I have enough to finish this. Oh, we should easily. There. Okay. Let's see what we got. I got water out here in my rose quartz bottle. Okay. So it would be this one and this one. Then you. Gold bead. Then you. We got another, that's a gold bead. I meant silver. Takes a little bit, doesn't it? But it's worth it. Look how pretty that's going to be. We are doing good, my friends. We really are. I'm happy we had these different little beads, radical beads to use on this. Makes a difference. we got a ways to go before we get it finished. So I've made a lot of jewelry, and I've sold a lot of jewelry in my store too. So I was talking to my husband, and a friend of mine gave me, so it goes this way, then it goes this way, gave me some, a friend gave me some, you're going to hear sounds around me, people outside working in their yards, gave me some cases, a couple of cases. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to focus on this and talk at the same time. Gave me some cases, that really nice ones, that you put jewelry in to move around from event to event. And they had the trays, and the trays are really nice, covered in velvet and all. Oh wow, I mean, these were, you could tell these are pricey ones. They're really nice. I've seen things like these before, but I've never had anything like them before. And she gave those to me, and I told my husband, you know, we're going to be having a lot of little events coming up, pop-up events and stuff. I said, I might put this extra jewelry and stuff I'm making and those, and maybe do a pop-up event once in a while, just to see how my jewelry would do. What do you think? And he came back and he says, well, if you seriously want to know what I think, and I'm waiting for it, you know, I'm waiting for it. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. That's a fabulous idea. I think people's really going to enjoy the things you make. And I shouldn't have been shocked, because I know he does nothing but support me. But you know, past trauma knocks you down each and every time. So I think now if we add these, this should be complete. So let me button this up. I want to see what we have already. Ooh, no. So here is what we have. And if we add this, if we just add one more row, we might be good to go. So let's try. We're going to start up here, because this is what we need. So that is something that I'm thinking on, because I do love to make sure it is a place in there where you can put your necklaces, and they don't have to be crammed up in a bag, but you can kind of like lay them out, and then it converts, I think, to like setting up to where they look like they're hanging up. I think I just need to study it a little bit more. But I've already got the tables and the tablecloths and the runner. I already have all that. And so I'm thinking to myself, Willow, why don't you do this? I mean, you're in Florida. That's the event capital of the world, you know? Maybe not, but it's what it seems like. So I just might be something I follow through with. And they have things around here, down here around us. They have the farmer's market. Well, that's on a Saturday. I can't do that. That's the same day as my flea market. But once a month, on a Sunday, down here in Inverness, they have what's called the Oddities Market. And I can take a Sunday and go to the Oddities Market, and with probably one of my girls, one of my friends, and then Don could possibly work my store. Don's my husband. He works my store when I'm reading and stuff. He doesn't believe the way I believe or do what I do, but like I said, he supports me. But that's like him learning guitar. You know, I support him, and him learning the guitar. And when he does artwork and when he sells his knives, we just support each other. We are each other's biggest cheerleaders. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Not this. This wasn't so bad making this, and I talk more about anything else than I am the piece I'm working on. But hey, you gotta beat it up. And when you're beating it up, I could just talk about, okay, now I'm adding this little, the clear with the green strip, the little blue cat's eye. You already know what I'm adding. You've seen me plan it out. But I don't go wandering around the woods anymore, and I'm definitely not going wandering around the woods down here in Ocala by myself. The Ocala National Forest, no, or any of the other forests down around here, because everything in Florida tries to kill you. There's coyotes and poisonous and venomous snakes and spiders and bears, and then don't forget the alligators. Everything in Florida tries to kill you. Oh, the twisted up vines that I was pulling off of me that tripped me and I fell into was poison ivy. I got poison ivy so bad from that little stunt that we found out I was really allergic to it, because I had never had it before then. But we found out the hard way. That's the reason why I didn't get in any trouble. I started itching and coming out with that right away. And I think my mama kind of knew it was poison ivy. And by that night, the next day, wow. It was baths and oatmeal and bottle after bottle of Calvin lotion. I hope they have better ways of treating poison ivy now than that pink, gritty stuff. I always hated that stuff. Oh no, this has to be longer. So I think ish. Gonna have to be like that. So we're gonna have half. So this one might be close to the end. We're on a roll though. We're doing really good with it. Keep saying we like I got a mouse in my pocket. Well, I do have my little dog here with me. Yeah, he's asleep over there in the sun, warming them old bones of his. He ain't gonna let me bother him. I worry about him a lot, because he lays out here in the sun like this. I literally have to make him go in and get water. I know the sun feels good on his old bones. I dread the day, man. I dread the day. That day, I dread it. My sweet husband says he's already mentally preparing for it, because he knows I will be a basket case. I hope it's no time soon. Anywhere soon. He's got a couple of, he's a small dog. He's got Chihuahua and Rat Terrier in her. And both of those dogs has a pretty good life expectancy. And I hope he gets every moment of it in good health. But if he starts to suffer, I can't let that baby suffer. He's been too good to me. I'm stopping there because I think I'm at the end. And I think this is long enough. I'm going to try it on and see. I'm just going to hold it up to the back of my neck almost. Did it come out? It did. I'm so glad I was holding on to that. I jerked that right out of there. Okay, I'm going to put one on this other end too. Do I have another big one? Where is it? Is that you? Okay. Those hold really good. Now I want to see. Oh yeah, that's real nice. That's real nice. Then when I put on the, I think that's going to do it. Okay. So we need 2 of these. And I'm going to need a couple of jumpers. Do I want those? Yeah, they'll be fine. One of them. Yeah, there's a big one in there too. Those. Where are the... I think for this I don't want to use... Or do I? No, I think I want to use a... I do. This first. Gotta open that up. Good. That's good. Should give me enough to do the other end. Use the smaller one. Go ahead and put that on. Perfect. Let's go do the other end. Sorry about that, didn't mean to hit the camera. Okay. Clamshell first. going to be too hard to work with. Where's that? Got it. I'm really going to have to finagle that down. I gotta get that down. Yeah, right there. Gonna have to hold it. Perfect. Great. Let's clip it. I think I just want to squeeze that once more. Good. I just thought of where did I put them? Oh. There we go. Move this out of the way. Isn't that pretty? No matter how you look at it, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful necklace, and if it fits me, it should be able to fit most anybody, but I could put a chain extender on it. Oh no, it won't be necessary. That hangs down a good bit. Yeah, well, you gotta hold on a minute. So yeah, this fit me just fine. It's going to be a great addition. I don't know if it's going to go to the store or go in those cases I was talking about. But here you go. This is made with shell and with beads that I had on hand. Isn't that just a beautiful little necklace? It is. It's just timeless. So we got it made. So if you will please like, subscribe, and notify. You could even wear that as a bracelet. Look at that. Like, subscribe, and notify. Comment and share if you will. Please, no matter where you are or what you're going through, know tomorrow is another day. It's a chance for a brand new start. With that being said, thank you for joining me on my beautiful beaded journey. With much love and gratitude, stay forever magical, my friends, and blessed be.